You only get the... Oh! My mouthpiece. Who put that in there?
Kermit had his retainer in.
I have to travel with that so I don't make marks on the roof of my mouth, you see.
Understandable.
So, one of those things.
Yeah.
Well, Kermit, it's such an honor to be here with you.
Good to see you again.
Yes.
We're old friends.
Yes.
Kermit, it's nice to meet you for the first time.
Yes, nice to see you. What's your name?
My name is Dan. It's great to meet you.
Nice to see you, Dan.
I just shook Kermit the Frog's hand.
Oops. I'm sorry, I'm a little... my legs are a bit akimbo
That's okay.
today, but...
I have pretty lanky legs as well, so...
Yeah, you understand. I'm just going to not look very good, but go ahead.
Okay.
It's okay. No one will see this.
Yeah. That's right, that's right.
Kermit's actually naked in this interview, so...
Yes, well, I always do that when it's on the internet.
Sure.
Right.
If you can be a little racier.
Yeah,
it's true.
On the internet, so, yeah.
Well, Kermit, like I said, it's such an honor. You're such a legend, and we love your new movie.
You know, it's interesting. Sometimes when people tell you you are a legend, it just means you're old. I'm not sure about what that means, but anyhow, I'll take it as a compliment.
Great. How old are you, Kermit?
Oh, I'm about 700.
Oh my gosh.
No, I guess I'm in right around 60 in theory.
Oh.
Yeah.
But as I always say, and you probably heard me say it, that's people years.
Yeah.
I think frog years go a little bit slower.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with 30.
You look great.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-to-1 thing.
You look 20.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
How do you think Muppets Most Wanted compares to your other roles in your other movies?
Well, I return in my role as Kermit the Frog, the role I was born to play. I think in this movie I'm a bit more of an action star in certain parts. Mm-hmm. It's sort of there's a little bit of a thriller aspect. I don't want to give away, I don't want to spoil the ending for people, but obviously I do my own stunts. Mm-hmm. Kind of a Bruce Willis ending.
Yes.
Flying over the city. And I think I am lucky enough to save the day in a funny sort of way. Mm-hmm. And people usually cheer, which is wonderful.
I cheered.
In order to train for the role, I did in fact go to Bruce Willis's hairstylist.
Really?
Which explains this right here.
That
Oh my
really
gosh.
was.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
That's an impressive grab, though.
Yeah, well, it's yes. And I did that without a net. I did it without any special rigs. I did all my own stunts.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We cheered.
We did.
Well, thank you.
Did any romantic feelings come up between you and Tina Fey?
Well, it's tough to do the kind of scenes that we did in that movie. You know, I'm quite dramatic in this movie because I think everybody knows that I actually do get sent to prison. Mm-hmm. And, Tina is the warden. I'm the prisoner. Yeah. Warden, prisoner. And I understand that sometimes when people are held captive, they learn to, they sort of get attached to their captors. So I think it makes sense.
It's true.
It does seem like you go on a lot more of an emotional journey in this one. You get pushed to your limits a lot more.
Yep.
It's a little bit darker of an emotional thing for you.
Yep. There's some darkness. Darkness, sort of dark green instead of light green.
Right.
But that has to do with the lighting.
Sure. I mean, I am the one star in Hollywood who truly always ends up in the limelight.
It's true.
Very interesting how that works. No, I think it's a stretch. It's a stretch. Even though I'm playing me, it's not a documentary, of course, but I do get to be quite dramatic in this, and I love that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Besides Miss Piggy,
yep.
Who are the biggest problems on set? The other Muppets.
This may surprise you. I've not released this previously to the press.
Oh, this is a scoop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it kind of is. Camilla the chicken has a side to her that is just... I don't know how Gonzo puts up with it. It brings a whole new meaning to the word henpecked.
I was about to say.
Yeah, it's the obvious joke, but it's true. He comes in with scars. He loves it. He loves it, by the way. He's the right guy for that relationship.
Sure.
But
that's good. Everybody's got somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. She's certain times of the month and the year when she's laying eggs. Wow, Camilla. Woo.
That's no yoke.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes.
You can thank Fozzie for that. Did you have to study up for your big action-packed roles like James Bond? Did you look at anything like that?
Well, we worked with Roger Moore way back in the Muppet Show days, and that helped. I remembered how he was on set with Miss Piggy. I met Sean Connery once at a restaurant. A very strange meeting, and had a drink with him afterwards. So I soaked up a little Sean.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, yeah, it's tough. And Pierce, we've worked with Pierce. So all the Secret Agent-y guys I've hung out with. And they were all willing. It's interesting because it's not a Secret Agent movie.
No.
But people are likening it to Bond for some reason. But mostly I just played Kermit the Frog,
And you did it very well.
Thank you. If I'm not doing it well by now, we have a problem.
We're in big trouble.
Yes.
What would you like to do next?
Lunch would be good. I'd really like to have lunch. We're doing tons of promotion, tons of it. And then I'll take a little time off around the beginning of April. And then I don't know. The calendar is clear. And but presuming that you and all the other people love the movie, hopefully we'll do another one. I'm sure that somewhere in some place someone is already talking about that.
Yeah. I would hope.
And there's always, maybe an online petition to do the Muppet Show would be nice. Or some form of it.
Yeah.
I personally would like to see the Little Red Curtains again.
I would love that.
I think that's the show to do.
Are there any talks about that?
Well, all I've said is that if we were to ever do the Muppet Show again, we should get guest stars who are still alive. That's really the only thing that's dating the other show.
That's true.
But there's always talk about it. Who knows?
I would love that.
Yeah.
That would be so incredible.
Yeah.
I'll write something about it.
Please do, and then send it to Disney.
Okay.
Yeah.
One last question. Is there anything you would like to say to your big fans?
Well, yes. There's so many things that I should say to my big fans. That's the only reason I'm still here. There are lean times in a 60-year career. And if it weren't for those fans, I'd probably be in a drawer or something. A museum piece. So it's wonderful. It's wonderful that you're all out there.
Well, we will be here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kermit. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kermit.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.